What's up everybody, it's Jehun here. I'm making this video. It's dedicated to Joshua Blado. He is a member of the Super Special Awesome team that I don't know what you would call it. It's not called Super Special Awesome, but it's just a little group that me and my friends have where we talk about nerdy stuff regarding Yu-Gi-Oh! And yeah, first off, this is a Pikachu mat that I made. I'm selling it for $11. Well, I'm gonna start selling them for $11. I don't know if I'm gonna sell this one yet, especially because you guys can tell it has this crease right here. It's because I left it out and I left it folded, and I've had it there for a while, so it made this crease, and it sucks. But I'm gonna try to flatten that out later. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to make these mats. They're nothing special, so that's why they're pretty cheap. But I do have to order them, and then I have to print the stuff out myself and put them on there, so it does take some time to make, but I think that they look cool. So anyways, so today this is an Orica video. Lately I've been getting pretty creative with the game of Yu-Gi-Oh!, or as I like to call them, Jugi-Mans. So I made a couple of Orcas, and I just have my favorites and the ones that look the best here that I want to show. And like I said, it's for Joshua Blado because he kind of wanted to see them, and I told him that I'd make a video. So this is what they are: the Dandelion tokens and Dandelion. I like them, but I think that I should have done something different with these two, but I'm still going to change them up. I'm still going to make them look better. This is actually the first one that I made, and as you guys can tell, it doesn't look as good. But the beauty is that I went back and I actually made them look a lot better. So I'm going to remake this one, but I'm just kind of lazy. So these are just for right now. So they look a lot better now, they look like this, maybe a little better. But like I said, I want to change up the tokens. I'm probably going to make more. I'm going to make one red, one blue, and then of course Dandelion itself. So these are there. These are my favorites. It's a Kiza, but I kind of made her into a card trooper. It has the same colors off card trooper. I literally got the colors off of him, and this one's my favorite one. It's a Kiza, same thing, but I got the colors off Lone Fire Blossom, and if you guys can see, it actually has Lone Fire Blossom's background and stuff, so I think that this one looks a lot cooler than these two. But these are the first ones that I made, like, literally, these are the first ones. These three right here are the first ones that I made, and then I started making them like these, and those came out a lot cooler. So, aside from that, I also have Gores, and I have his token right here. So that's Gores and a Gores token. By the way, no, I'll show you guys that later. But okay, so this is the Gores and the Gores token. I think they look pretty cool. I also make full art cards. Well, not really full art cards. I wouldn't call them that. I'd call them like expanded art cards. So I got a Blackluster Soldier and a Obelisk the Tormentor. I think they're cool. I like them. BLS is pretty big right now, so I couldn't find one of his Orcas, so I figured I'd just make him in a full art picture, in a bigger art picture, whatever you want to call it. Then I got Call of Haunted, Foolish Burial, Dark Hole, Charge of the Light Brigade, Pot of Avarice, Heavy Storm. So these are full art or expanded art spell and trap cards. Call of Haunted has got to be my favorite next to Foolish Burial. I think that those things just look amazing. I think that they look really, really cool. And if you guys are seeing that the Call of Haunted, like the effect box or whatever, looks a lot different than the Foolish Burial one, it's because I'm making two different types. I'm making one where you can actually see the effect on the card, so it's in front of it, and I'm making one where you have to cut it out. I kind of prefer these because I get to play around with them. I get to make them look a lot cooler. Same thing with like this one. As you can see, it's kind of like it's a little faded, so you can see the art and you can also see the effect and all that good stuff. So that's those. But lately, I've been getting a little more advanced with Jugi Man activities, and the recent ones that I have made are gloss ones, because I kind of needed them and I wanted them, but I made one of Stardust Dragon, and that's Black Rose Dragon. I really like this one. If you guys see the Orica for this one, like the original one, it's not that cool. Like, it's just white in the back, and it has like a bunch of pink stuff here at the bottom, like a bunch of pink little flowers, and it doesn't really look that cool. So I really took the time. I painted it out, I cut it out, and all that good stuff, and I gave it a really, really cool background. So it actually looks like the Black Rose Dragon background. And as you guys can see, this is a gloss one, and it looks really, really, really cool. I wish that you guys can see it in person. It just looks great, and I don't know, I really, really like that one. It's probably one of my favorites, and it's a lot of people's favorites. That one's just really cool. The Stardust Dragon one's really, really cool as well. This is another gloss one. It looks a little blurry, but it's not. It came out really, really, really good. I know that's not Stardust Dragon. For right now, these are serving as peroxies, and that's the good thing about Oricas, that they serve as peroxies. But yeah, so those are them. I mean, I really, really like them. I love these Oricas. I think that they look really cool, and they just kind of add a little pizzazz when you're bringing out the cards. And the one thing that I was talking about earlier that I wanted to show you guys, when I was like, no, never mind, I'll show you guys. I don't know if you guys noticed, but all the levels, like the level balls, they're actually Dragon Balls. I don't know if you guys noticed them, but they're actually Dragon Balls. So, now, here's my thoughts on Oricas. Personally, I wouldn't buy an Orica, you know. I think that you can just have some patience, go on Google or whatever. You can probably find all the Oricas you want. That's how I did it, and I found all of them. You know, I found all the ones that I wanted, and I found some that people wanted. So, I mean, really, I don't buy Oricas. I don't see why people are spending so much money on Oricas. The game's already expensive as hell. You don't need pieces of paper to make the game more expensive. That's dumb, you know. I get it. If you're lazy or you don't have the supplies, you don't have the things to make them, you don't want to make them yourself, so you want other people to make them, hey, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, you know. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. So here's the way I do it, okay? If you guys really want the Oricas, but if you guys want to make them yourself, PM me and I will make the Oricas for you, okay? I don't mind sending you the Oricas absolutely free. I really don't care. The only thing that I ask for is, number one, that you subscribe to my channel, and number two, that you give me a shout out on your next video. And when you do all that and you give me the proof, that's when I send you the stuff via email. Okay, I can either just give you the image itself, or I can give you the image completed like this, or I can give you the image to where you have to actually cut it out yourself and not have it like this with the effects on the card itself. But if you guys don't have the material, if you guys don't have the time, and if you guys don't have the programs and the patience to make these things, then, I mean, I have no problem doing it for you, but that actually will cost you, because it's my time, it's my material, it's, you know, it's my resources, and, you know, money does go into making them. So the way it is with paper ones, like Dandelion, with paper ones like that, I'm charging $1.50. Some people charge $3 for it, and that's just ridiculous. There's no need to charge $3 for a piece of paper. The glossy ones I understand, because, you know, gloss paper is expensive, and it's like, I don't know, it's pretty expensive for not that much gloss paper, so I understand why people actually charge a lot of money for the gloss ones, but it's still not a reason to charge, you know, fucking $10 to $8 for a gloss little picture. That's just ridiculous. So I sell my gloss ones for $3. I don't have PayPal. I don't really care to figure all that stuff out. So the way I do it is PM me. I will give you my address and my information, and then you just send me an envelope with $3 or $1.50 on them. And I mean, I'm not a jackass. I'm not a ripoff. I'm not gonna fucking just, send you nothing or send you complete shit. I really like to make them look really, really, really cool. So I will send you your product, and I will actually, I'll make your product before you pay me. So I don't want to be a dick and rip people off. There's just no need for that. Like I said, the game's expensive. There's no reason to make it more expensive than it already is. There's no reason to pay $3 for pieces of paper that you cut out. There's just no reason for that. I understand playing for the gloss ones. I understand that you guys want them and stuff, but like I said, they're not worth $3. They're not worth freaking tons of money. Like I said, gloss ones, yeah, I get it, because gloss paper is expensive, and the ink costs money, so I understand. But at the same time, like I said, there's just no reason for people to be paying $3 for a piece of paper and paying a lot more for a glossy one. There's just no need for that. So I try to sell as cheap as possible, and I always send them in a sleeve and in a little hard top. So yeah, thanks you guys for watching. Rate, subscribe, comment, PM me if you want more information, or whatever. Just let me know and I'll see what I can do for you guys.
I'm gone for good. Call off the search. No one will know that I am down here. And believe the note I left for you. You can't turn back the clock.